007 First Light took the gaming world by storm. With over 2.2 million copies sold in its first month, it became the second biggest physical launch of the year, only behind Resident Evil Requiem. Players have been hunting for secrets ever since. You already know about Kobby Lame's silent yoga cameo, the Hitman file in the Swiss Alps, the GoldenEye paintball cheat, and Jacksepticeye's hidden room. But that was just the beginning. IO Interactive packed this game with so many hidden details that even data miners are still finding new ones. Today, we are uncovering 5 more secrets you probably missed. These are not in any guide. They are buried deep in the code, hidden behind obscure actions, or tucked away in corners you have never visited. Let us begin. Secret number 1. The underwater Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me. In the South Pacific mission, Bond must infiltrate a villain's floating sea base. Most players use a stolen boat or swim directly to the base. But if you explore the underwater caves to the northeast of the main structure, you will find a hidden garage. It is easy to miss because the entrance is covered by seaweed and rocks. You have to use explosive charges to clear the debris. Inside, submerged and waiting, is the iconic white Lotus Esprit sports car from the 1977 film, The Spy Who Loved Me. And yes, it turns into a submarine. You can drive it underwater, complete with missile launchers, torpedoes, and a periscope view. The handling is smooth, and the car makes the classic submarine transformation sound effect from the movie. There is no achievement for finding it. No mission marker. No trophy. Just a beautiful love letter to one of Bond's most famous vehicles. If you are a classic Bond fan, this will make your day. The developers even included a hidden radio station inside the car that plays the theme song from The Spy Who Loved Me on loop. You can drive around the entire underwater map for hours, exploring coral reefs and sunken ships that are not part of any mission. It is a completely optional, fully realized open-world edition. Why did they spend so much time on something most players will never see? Because they care. That is why. Secret number 2. The Goldfinger laser Easter egg in Q's workshop. Back at MI6 headquarters, you can visit Q's workshop between missions. It is a cluttered room filled with gadgets, blueprints, and half-finished inventions. Most players run in, grab their gear, and leave. But if you take your time and walk behind Q's desk, you will see a strange red dot on the wall. It is very small. You might miss it if you blink. Wait 3 seconds without moving. The dot becomes a laser beam that cuts a small hole in the wall. Behind the hole is a tiny golden statuette of a man, a direct reference to Auric Goldfinger from the 1964 classic. If you pick up the statuette, Bond says, "I expect you to die, Mr. Goldfinger." Q then yells at you from across the room, "Put that back." It is not field tested. It is a hilarious, perfectly hidden Easter egg that only true Bond fans will appreciate. But here is the best part. If you put the statuette in your inventory and bring it to the final mission, you can use it as a distraction. Throw it, and guards will stop to admire it. It only works once, but it is a brilliant nod to the film where Goldfinger's obsession with gold ultimately leads to his downfall. The developers thought of everything. Secret number 3. Diana Burnwood cameo in the post-credits scene. After you complete the main story, watch through the entire credits. Do not skip. Most players mash the button to get back to gameplay. But if you wait about 2 minutes into the credits, the music changes to a darker theme. At the very end, the screen cuts to a dark room. A woman's silhouette sits behind a desk. The room looks familiar. It is the same style as the safe house from Hitman. She says, "47, we have a new target." But this one requires a different skill set. James Bond. The camera pans to reveal Diana Burnwood, the handler from the Hitman series. She picks up a file with Bond's photo. On the file, you can read redacted text that says, "Classified, 00 status under review." This is a massive crossover tease. It confirms that the shared universe is not just an Easter egg, it is part of the story. Will there be a DLC where 47 hunts Bond? Or a sequel where they team up? IO Interactive is staying silent, but the post-credits scene leaves no doubt. Data miners have found voice lines in the game files that suggest a full mission called The Icon, where Bond and 47 work together to take down a global criminal network. No one has unlocked it yet. Some believe it will be released as free DLC later this year. Secret number 4. The alternate ending where Bond joins the villains. Most players get the standard ending. Bond saves the day, kisses the girl, and walks into the sunset. It is satisfying, heroic, and exactly what you expect. But there is a darker path. Throughout the game, you face dialogue choices. Most affect only the next line of conversation. But if you consistently choose the most cynical, selfish, or ruthless options, betraying allies, lying to M, accepting bribes, letting civilians die, you will unlock the corrupted ending. It is not easy. You have to be cold in every single interaction from the first mission to the last. One wrong kind word resets the path. In this ending, Bond does not save the world. Instead, he meets with the main villain in a secret location. The villain offers him a seat at the table. Bond accepts. The final shot is Bond looking at a globe with red pins marking targets. He is now the villain. No sequel hook. Just darkness. No credits music. No post-credits scene. The screen stays black for 10 seconds, then the game returns to the main menu. This ending is so well hidden that only 0.5% of players have seen it. To get it, you must be ruthless in every single dialogue choice from the first mission to the last. And you cannot reload a save. The game tracks your choices across the entire playthrough. One mistake, and you get the normal ending. It takes real dedication to unlock this dark path. Secret number 5. The original GoldenEye 64 arcade machine in MI6. In the MI6 break room, there is a dusty arcade cabinet in the corner. Most players ignore it. It looks like a prop. But if you interact with it, the screen flickers and the classic GoldenEye 64 title appears. You can play the entire first level of the Nintendo 64 classic, fully remastered with modern graphics, but the same clunky controls. There is no explanation, no trophy, just a full, hidden game inside the game. You can spend hours reliving the damn level, fighting guards who look straight out of 1997. This is the ultimate love letter to Bond gaming history. The developers even added the original pause music and the famous shooting the hat Easter egg from the damn level. If you shoot the guard's hat off, it flies away and you hear a comedic, "Hey." It is a complete, playable arcade version. But here is the real secret. If you complete the arcade level on the hardest difficulty without dying once, a secret door opens in the break room. Behind it is a room filled with concept art, developer photos, and a signed poster from the original GoldenEye team. You can read notes from the developers about how much the game meant to them. It is a museum of Bond gaming history. Most players will never see it. But if you are dedicated enough to beat the arcade level on the highest difficulty, you are rewarded with a glimpse behind the curtain. These 5 secrets are just the beginning. 007 First Light is a treasure trove of hidden details, and the developers have promised more to come in future updates. So next time you play, slow down. Inspect every shelf. Try every dialogue option. Explore every underwater cave. Play the arcade cabinet. And never skip the credits. You never know what you might find. Subscribe for more gaming secrets. Check out my ebook 50 Game Secrets Most Players Never Know on Ko-Fi. And follow me on X at epyro21801 for daily secrets. Thanks for watching. Game Snacks out.